Hello guys, back with me again, HGL, and this time we are going to be continuing What the Hell is Going On, the anime series. Seriously, what the hell is going on? Like, I don't understand why everything resets. People that were dead are still alive now. So apparently every chapter, because the opening, they show the title, right? Usually before the title, it mentioned like the first one, like the Snatch by a Demon chapter, and now this chapter is the Watanagashi chapter, or the Cotton Drifting Festival chapter. So apparently, if a chapter ends, everything will reset again in the next chapter. So I don't know how everything will be connected in the end. I'm curious to find out how all of this will make sense in the end. Unless okay, spoilers for Steins Gate. Okay, I will talk about some Steins Gate spoilers. If you guys haven't seen Steins Gate yet, which you should, I'll wave like this, and you guys can mute this video, and then when I do this again, you guys can unmute the video. Okay, so here we go. Okay, mute the video. Okay, in Steins Gate, Okabe traveled back in time, okay, to save Mayuri, but the people in the past, like, don't have the memory from the future, unlike Okabe. Okabe basically have his memory from the future, but he traveled back in time. He wanted to save Mayuri, but he can't. He don't know how to do that. Maybe Higurashi is similar in some way. Maybe there's a bystander that has been watching all of these events from the side, and all of these characters that the story is focusing on, maybe they are not really the main characters. Maybe okay. Higurashi kinda make us feel like Keiichi is the protagonist because he's like the focus of all the story, even though he already died once. So is this series trying to play with us? Because from my anime list, this series is categorized as dementia anime. Dementia is basically mindfuck. Kind of like other like dementia anime like the Monogatari series and Evangelion. Basically series like messes with our head. Like maybe things aren't the way it seems to be. Maybe there's more to this. Like maybe there's more behind the scenes that we are not aware of. And I don't know. I just think there will be some similarities to Steins Gate. Hey, by the way, okay, you guys can unmute now. Yeah. So that was my comparison to Steins Gate, Higurashi with Steins Gate. Maybe there will be some kind of similarities between them. So yeah, I'm looking forward to see what's the end game here. Like, what will be the finale of this series? I can't really think of it right now. I just cannot comprehend anything right now. Things are just too scrambled. I think Higurashi is one of those series that we have to think outside the box for us to fully understand it. So yeah, without further ado, let's just watch this episode and we'll talk about everything else after I watch this episode. So okay, you know what? Without further ado, again, let's watch Higurashi no Naku Koro ni episode 6 of season 1. Guys, I don't trust this girl, Shion. I'll talk about it in depth after I finish this episode. Ah, that girl, Takano. Ah, they haven't met. This is clearly a reset now. Oishi! God, there's some really awful drawing in the backgrounds. Yeah. Will it be... Will it be Tomitake and Takano again? Yeah, you guys are explaining this again. I already know this. So everything is still the same then. Even though this is a reset, everything that already happened in the past still happened. By someone. Maybe there's... That's what I said. Maybe there's someone using the curse. That could be just like people's doing too. The same as before. Reusing all of the animation. Cool. Oh, it's different this time. What? I'm getting a bad vibe from this woman, Takano. Her voice is like the typical villain voice. What's in this place? Why is the hand missing? I think I just figured out something. I don't know if they're trying to fool me here, but what sound? What sound? Come on. I'm trying to, like, gather information here. Lolly attack. Okay. Mion is acting weird again. So maybe there's something up with Mion. I mean, she was laughing maniacally when Rika stabbed her head. at the beginning of the last episode. Was that a mistake? Hold on. I see something there. I'm not gonna ignore that. What the? That guy was just... Did you guys see that guy? Hold on. Look at... Look at that guy. Look at that guy. The guy with the yellow shirt. The guy who reads a book like that. What the fuck are you? What the fuck? What's wrong with you, man? Oishi? His voice is so soothing for some reason. I don't know why. Oh. Sonozaki family. Did they die again? Nothing changed then? The four of you? Did you he saw them then? I don't trust this woman. They died again? The same. I don't know why, guys. I can't... Shion looks so sketchy. How can you be so sure? Something is not right here. Something is not right here. Okay, there's a lot to talk about. Oh. The fake me? Excuse me? Lies. Rika? Alright, so that was Higurashi Season 1 Episode 6. There's a lot to digest here, guys. Okay, first of all, it's pretty much been confirmed that everything is a reset, okay? It's not like some sort of flashback. Because, as we already know, Keiichi met Tomitake at that like garbage place, right? When Keiichi was lying down and then Tomitake suddenly like come up to him and trying to like take a photo of him. It didn't happen. It like they never met in this timeline. So yeah, it's pretty much a confirmation that this is a reset, a hard reset. Okay, let's just talk about this episode from the beginning. Because There are a lot of stuff that I want to talk about in this episode, particularly the scene in the shrine there. Uh huh. Let's just talk about everything from the start. So okay, this the beginning, like I said, is the confirmation of the hard reset. Everything reset itself. This is a new timeline. It has been confirmed. And apparently, yeah, Mion is clearly in love with Keiji. Like, she brought two, like, tea. One to give to Keiji, obviously. And Shion is teasing her. And, yeah. Shion. Shion. I never really think much of him before, but Oishi now seems so... like... he said that... he didn't say it like out loud, but he knew that Keiichi, Shion, Tomitake and Takano went to the shrine, right? Because he said later on, the four of you, whatever. Is Oishi has... how? Is it because he is a police and he is always watching everything? Right now I'll assume that, okay? Number one rule that you have to obey in the like mystery stuff like this, like anime, TV series, film, movies, and all that. Always suspect everyone. A lot of time, oftentimes, in movies or TV series, the culprit is always the one that is either the obvious one or either the one that is not obvious at all, the one that we suspect the less. And I now a little bit on the fence with Oishi. Before I thought it can't be Oishi because he's like almost like a bystander. He's just like on the side watching everything plays out. But now I'm not so sure. Okay, I'll add him to my suspicion list. Okay, so what's interesting here? Even though everything resets, right? Everyone is still alive at this point. Stuff that happened, like in the first chapter, the snatched by a demon chapter. Everything that happened in the past in that chapter also happened in the past of this chapter. So nothing really changed in the past. What changed is the stuff that is happening in this year. The fifth year, right? The first 4 years are the same as before. One person died and one person disappeared. So did I forget? Okay, did they said that Takano died in the first chapter? As far as I can remember, I think they said that Tomitake died and Takano went missing, right? But this time, both of them died. Or that's what Shion said. I don't trust that bitch. I will talk about her later. There's one scene in particular that... you know what? Let's just talk about that scene right now. No. Let's talk about the shrine scene first. So, unlike before, Keiichi was watching the festival, right? He was watching Rika's performing the dance in the previous chapter. In this chapter, Keiichi left the festival and went to the shrine with Shion. Shion basically just dragged him there, even though Keiichi didn't want to. And they met Tomitake and Takano, who were trying to break into the shrine. And when they break in, there's one thing I noticed. Why is the hand of the statue, the Oishiro-sama statue, is missing? Why is that? And it looks like it's been cut. Like from the side, like this. Is there a reason? to that, and they're not making a big deal about that. I noticed that straight away. Where the hell did the hand go? All right, guys. Like I said before, you always have to suspect everyone in a mystery series. It could be anyone. Anybody can be the suspect. So, okay, this is really a wild, really a wild shot. Either the Higurashi is trying to fool me here, or Takano is behind most of the stuff that has been happening all this time. I don't know why her voice sounds like a typical anime villain. When she was explaining the whole backstory about the Cotton Drifting Festival, about how the villagers have like blood of demons in them? Is that some sort of metaphor or some sort of hint that has some connection to my theory? My theory is basically Hinamizawa, people in Hinamizawa are sick. What if... Oh my god. Hold on. This can't be that easy. Okay, guys. Something has been bothering me for a while about something that you guys may look at it as a trivial thing, right? Tomitake. His clothes. Have you guys noticed that his clothes is almost like military clothes? Why is that? Why is there a military person in an isolated village like this? If it weren't for something important, maybe he is trying to, I don't know, guard something? I'm pretty sure that's a military getup. The cap, the camo, and the tank top is very much a military gear. And we know that the doctor, the orange hair doctor, what if all three of them are connected? I said before that maybe the orange hair doctor, maybe he's not a regular doctor. Maybe he's like I said in the previous episode, maybe he's a scientist. Maybe he's undercover right now. We know that he is a doctor because he treats people. He treats people. He treat Keiji before. And I don't know, guys. I think three of them is up to something. Because stuff that happened in this episode is different from the previous chapter, right? But why Tomitake still died? What if either the doctor or Takano tried to kill him? Maybe it doesn't matter what happened outside. Maybe Takano and that doctor has something to do with Tomitake's death or something. Like I said, guys, it can't be that easy, right? The answer? Because it's kind of obvious, don't you think? If so, if those three has some connection with the people that has been... Okay, let's make a theory here. Let's say that those three, the orange hair doctor, Takano, and Tomitake, maybe those three, all three of them are the culprits all this time. Maybe they are the one that has been killing people and kidnapping people. I have some sort of idea what happened to people that disappeared now. Maybe they kill someone so it can seem as a curse, right? Because, oh, someone died at the same night of every year. But what will make it more convincing than people dying? make people disappear. Maybe people that disappeared, maybe they kidnapped them and then either they kill them or they're using them as some sort of, I don't know, research experiments. That's the only thing that I could think of right now. Otherwise, where the hell did they go? They can't just disappear like that, right? Either Higurashi is trying to fool me here by giving me the obvious like people to be suspect, but in reality, the suspect is actually the one that we haven't been paying much attention at or to. Either Takano, Tomitake, and that orange hair doctor is the culprits, or Oishi. Because, like I said, either Oishi is just an innocent bystander, or Oishi is the one like planning everything here. I don't trust anybody. Right now, the person that I can trust right now is Keiichi. Because we've seen him die, right? He's very much the innocent bystander that has been doing everything just to protect himself, essentially. Okay. Either Takano, that orange hair doctor, Tomitake, Oishi, or Shion is the culprit. I think that woman that was talking to Keiichi wasn't Mion. Mion asked a question to Keiichi the night before. Did you see Sion? But why did she ask the same thing again the next day? Okay, the subtitle make it seems like she said similarly last night. Did you see Shion? That similarly referring to the question before. Did you see Takano and Tomitake last night? Or similarly is referring to the question that she asked the night before. I think that is not Mion, guys. I think that is Shion. I think Shion is trying to mess with Keiichi. I don't know why. I think Shion is up to something. There's still missing information here. First of all, why? Why Shion is interested to mess with Keiichi? And two, what exactly will she gain by messing with Keiichi? And three, is Mion dead? I can't see because the beginning of the previous episode was Rika stabbing her head like this and Mion laughing maniacally. What if that woman actually not Mion? Okay, guys, there's one more theory that I want to talk about. Okay, so in the last episode of the previous chapter, Keiichi said that there's someone behind him when he was talking with Oishi in the phone booth, right? But when they showed the white shot, there was no one there. So what if Keiichi were just hallucinating all the time? I mean, like, since the beginning of episode 1. What if Rena and Mion laughing maniacally are just from Keiichi's perspective? Maybe they were just, like, talking normally. Maybe they look like that because we see that from Keiichi's perspective, then maybe there is some truth to my theory about people in Hinamizawa being sick. Maybe there's some sort of trigger for them to be sick. Either that or it's just Keiichi that is sick. But in the last episode though, remember when Keiichi knocks down those 3 bikes? And then those 3 thugs trying to hit Keiichi? And then the whole villagers were just looking at them. I think my theory is not far-fetched from the actual thing here. Okay guys, please don't tell me whether my theory is, like, I don't know, right, how many percent right or how many percent wrong. I want to watch the next episode, right? But I can because I have to record my reaction to post for you guys to see. And I've been rewatching the previous 5 episodes, and I've been picking up some little stuff that may seem trivial, but like the scene. Okay, if my theory about Keiichi hallucinating everything in the first chapter, maybe that needle in that ohagi, I believe the name of the food, maybe that needle in that ohagi, there's no needle in that food. Maybe Keiichi were just hallucinating everything. Maybe that's why he couldn't find the needle, because there wasn't any needle. He was just imagining stuff. But why he imagined stuff? Maybe he is sick? I don't know. Maybe there's some medical aspect to everything. I don't think Higurashi is supernatural, okay? I think everything happened for a reason here. So alright guys, that is all my theories. If you guys are wondering how did I come up with all of those theories, like I said, I rewatched the previous 5 episodes because I want to watch episode 6. I can't because I have to record this, like I said. And yeah, I just think of all the possibilities here. So the suspect, let's run them down again. The doctor, the orange hair doctor, Takano, Tomitake, Oishi, and Shion. Okay? I think Rena and Mion are safe now. I don't think they have anything to do with all these murders. I think the logical explanation for them acting so weird in the previous chapter is because Keiichi were hallucinating everything. I'm more convinced now that Keiichi were hallucinating everything. The needle, Reina laughing, Mion laughing, but there's still some stuff that I can't figure out. Like, what exactly is the shot? Remember, Mion tried to inject Keiichi with something, right? And apparently it's the same stuff that was injected into Tomitake, and they died at the same manner. And they said that there were no drugs found inside their body when they were doing autopsy on their bodies. I still can't figure that out. How is that possible? And I still don't know what Shion's motivation is. Why is she doing this? Why is she messing with Keiichi? I can guarantee you guys, the woman that was talking with Keiichi in the field, that wasn't Mion, that was Shion. Because it's the little things. The question, she asked the same question the night before. Why does she need to ask the question again now? I think Shion is trying to make Keiichi paranoia. But why? I still don't know that, okay? I need to watch the next episode. So okay, it's been an hour. I've been talking for an hour now. It won't be an hour when I post this on YouTube, obviously, because I would need to cut down the footage. So okay guys, if you guys enjoy this long video, check out my Patreon page if you guys interested. Okay, I won't force anything. Attack on Titan season 3 will come like in a couple of weeks. I'm really excited, guys. I hope my schedule will be more. I hope I will have a set schedule when season 3 of Attack on Titan air, so I can post videos regularly. So yeah, I have nothing more to say. I just want to know what the hell is up with Shion, and what the hell was that drug all about. So alright guys, now I'll be doing my outro in Indonesia, so please leave and leave a like. If not, kalau kalian suka dengan video ini, silahkan tinggalkan like dan share video ini ke teman-teman kerabat-kerabat pacar kalian. Seperti biasa guys, semua HJL. Orang-orang yang menonton video ini pada ganteng-ganteng dan cantik-cantik semua. Jadi kalian kapanpun dan dimana gue bilang guys, see you next time. Bye bye.